Hey there guys, this is my hello and welcome to the Disc 2 finale of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Yep, we're at the end of Disc 2 already. Now before I begin, I want to clarify some things. You know that friendly creature side quest? We can work on that some other time, but right now I feel that it's not the best time for me because, well, Zidon's more or less done with his abilities for now, Celeste is done for sure. Vivi's done as well. Amaranth and Iiko still have stuff to work on, but it's only the two of them, so it's not really worth it. Second of all, there was a one weird guy who appears in the forests, and he gives you pop quizzes, and you have to do a number of them in each disc. I should do that, but the thing is, I didn't realize why it was important until it was too late. I didn't do all of the quizzes in the first disc, so I think it's not worth it for me to work on that in this Let's Play. However, there's a prize if you get all of the questions right throughout the entire game. Now you do get the prize again in some other place, but this is one of those games where if you have more than one of an important item, it'd be great. So I'd recommend doing that quiz thing. Now, before I go in here, let's go over everybody's stuff, shall we? Zidon has the running shoes, he's working on auto haste. I briefly gave him the black belt, while Iiko worked on finishing auto haste. So I did do some grinding so that Iiko could finish auto haste. But yeah, let's see. Celeste is the same. So yeah, like I said, Iiko finished auto haste. So now she's working on auto reflect. Now Amaranth, he has, like I said before, he fights with his bare hands. And what is his chakra, you may ask? Good question. But yeah, he has these abilities to learn, and so far I have on him Undead Killer, which could be useful here. Let's see what else do I have on him. Insomniac, level up, ability up. And I guess I'll just go over everybody's stuff here. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, we're about to go into the Iifa Tree again, and remember how it's full of dead people, or undead people? Well, it might be the same here, so let's go back into the Iifa Tree to find Kuja, because he should be here now that the mist is gone. He should be like, hey, where's my mist? Oh, I guess the mist isn't 100% gone, though. I guess we're waiting for Kuja to appear. Yeah, that happened in like 3 videos ago. Yep, no more mist. It was no big deal, you just cast a life spell and you're good to go, but I doubt you can cast a life spell on... What is that? Silver Dragon. Just like the one Kuja rides. Yeah, this is the one he rode in the Disc 1 finale. There he is. That's Kuja. He's finally here. Hello, Kuja. Long time no see. Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day I might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Iifa Tree is liberated. It means nothing to me. What? It doesn't matter if the mist is gone? Well, that kind of sucks for morale. This tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver Dragon, let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Iifa. No one shall interrupt us there. He sounds so sure of himself and confident, as if he knows what's going on, and everything. He seems as if he has more control than we think he does. I guess that's one trait of a badass bad guy, I guess. And there's still monsters here, so yay. I might as well show off what Amaranth is like in battle. Now, I do have Undead Killer on him, so he may appear more powerful than he should be. Right now, he's actually pretty weak, because he only has basic equipment on. But yeah, let's see how he does against this one zombie here. The white mages can take care of the zombies by themselves. Even with Undead Killer on, Amaranth wasn't able to one KO that zombie, so he's still weak, but I assure you, he's gonna be pretty strong. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for, because Amaranth is one of those... Amaranth is a special character. He won't be too important to the story. However, in combat, he will be amazing. Something I'm looking forward to, because that kind of redeemed Amaranth in my favor, because this game is pretty story focused. So if you have a character who doesn't really have a huge role in the story, I mean, I'm sure spoilers, but he doesn't have a huge role in the story. I mean, that's Amaranth right there for you. But yeah, hello, Softy. Okay, so Amaranth finished learning Chakra, and I can give him the Poison Knuckles, which I stole from him. So in a way, it's like I stole the same things that I'm giving back to him, so that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Chakra restores HP and MP of one party member. That's pretty nice. And Spare Change. I guess we use money to cause damage. That could be pretty interesting to see, but let's get on with it. I want to see her suffer. I mean, that was a Star Wars line from a deleted scene. Yeah, the enemies are the same, so nothing new on the way here. It's like the same branching path that we went on before. Or I mean, twisty path, not branching path, but yeah. It's the same but just without mist, except for here. Now things are a bit different. That is true, we do want to go into the trunk since that's where Kuja went to. Since we actually saw him fly there. Hello, Iifa Tree. Last time we explored the Iifa Tree, we entered an elevator if we just go down the same path. And I think that took us inside of the trunk rather than to the trunk. So we have to go up this time, instead of going down as we went before. But there just doesn't seem to be a way to go up now, is there? Especially with wimps like Aiko and Vivi, since they're magic casters, so they're not good physically. And Celeste's a girl, so of course she can't go up. I mean, maybe she could since she's in a rubber jumpsuit and all. Well, that was a waste. If only if you had a silver dragon to fly on. The thing is, Amaranth seems to not believe in teamwork. But Zidon's all like, we gotta have, everybody needs to stick together, yeah! And Amaranth's all like, this wishy-washy boy is the one who defeated me. Obviously, Amaranth doesn't believe in teamwork, because he's all like, he who hesitates is lost. Okay. There's a huge contrast in philosophies between Amaranth and Zidon. I mean, I did say that Amaranth isn't too important to the story, but he does have a lot to bring to the table. Oh, you got told by a little 6-year-old girl. Well, I guess you can tell her too, huh? I like how Zidon doesn't really retaliate to how Amaranth told Aiko to shut up. That is true. Zidon did spare her life, so... We were gonna ride a Gargant. You sure that's practical? I don't really see a railing. What do you mean by taking them all by yourself? What are you gonna do? Amaranth? Oh, wow. Well, I mean, he is pretty strong, so... I guess that's pretty possible for him, and... Now's your chance. Congratulations, Zidon. Now you have Celeste on your back. Literally. Yay! There he is. We found him. The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong. And it is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. Survival of the fittest, I see. That is why I needed strength. I learned of powers that would daunt even him of 10 years ago. Who are you talking about? And why is everything always 10 years ago? Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. The suspense is terrible. I guess the dragon agrees with you. He's like your only friend. So they come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. The elephant lady? You're not by any chance referring to... I mean, who else is an elephant lady? So I guess we're gonna fight him, aren't we? Well, somehow we got here. With the power of teamwork. I mean the power of Amaranth. It's all on Amaranth. I mean, he's the one with the muscles, and he's blue, and he has red hair. Sure, let's kick his ass. He's right over there. There's nothing stopping us from kicking his ass right now. So, are we ready? Let me organize some things and heal up. So excuse me. Okay, I think we're about ready. So let's go kick Kuja's ass to the ground. Well, former Mega Black Mages, since he cannot make Black Mages anymore. Not to drive that into your mind, Vivi, but yeah. You go, girl, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. We're ready. Kuja, you're going down. All the pain and suffering you brought by causing all of these black mages to bring about war and destruction. You do know who he is, Celeste, don't need to ask that. He's the one who put you to sleep. Way back then. And it's kind of interesting how she hesitated to call herself Princess Garnet. It's as if she's Then again, she isn't really Princess Garnet because, as you've learned, she is a summoner from Madain Sari after all. The war that threw the entire Mist Continent into chaos? Yeah, Kuja was the one who started the war, and Kuja was the one who made the black mages who, I guess, further worsened the war. Oh dear, the princess has such a bloodthirsty little... Okay, shut up, don't say that. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave him a little recipe. Begin with the broth of mist, add fermented soils, and boil. Then pour... Okay, now you're sickening me. Just shut up. Vivi doesn't want to hear this crap. I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Soulless toys out of the dregs of... What are you even talking about? Does it make any sense? I guess you can call Mist that. Wait, why would he call Mist dregs of soul? We'll get into that later on. Yeah, I mean, you are responsible for so much death, Kuja. Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What's the big deal? I mean, you do have a realist view of this, but it's not right. Speaking of warmongers, why, what about the mother of yours, princess? She said she wouldn't feel alive until she has everything. It breaks my heart to see such greed. What do you mean? The walls was my fault? No. Your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Was she now? I mean, you did say that Queen Brahne changed ever since she met Kuja. Maybe that push was more than a little push, if you know what I mean. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act, the end of the ugly desire. It's showtime. What are you... Does it sound good? Oh, hey, are those the ships from Lindblum that Queen Brahne had all of her Alexandrian soldiers load back in Lindblum? So she stole all the ships from Lindblum after she took over, such that she could sail to find Kuja. Right? Girly face, nice. Then again, you are the elephant lady, so elephant lady versus the girly man. Oh wow, so I guess you really do intend to fight Kuja, after all he's done for you. Then again, you do want everything. You do want to take over the entire world, don't you? I mean, you already have the Mist Continent in your control, but obviously you want more in your greed and thirst for power. And now using black mages to, I guess, use further weaponry to attack Kuja. This could be interesting. Will it work? We'll have to find out. I'm not sure if Kuja should feel threatened by this though, because this seems pretty like dangerous technology with magic. But yeah, I guess as Kuja predicted, Queen Brahne is thirsting for more. Much more. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Have you planned all of this? All of this? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. Wait, we didn't even fight you. We have to fight you right now. The mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Does it? So you're saying that there's still mist? I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. Wait, spawn of the mist? As if you create monsters from mist? I mean, he did say there's still sources of mist, so yeah. We'll get in. I kind of wonder. I wonder if all of the enemies we fought in the game have to do with the mist. I wonder. Like, what else was created from the mist? But I'm showing off Amaranth's throw ability, which is awesome. It makes up for his lack of strength for now. He tosses stuff and kills them. I mean, he tosses stuff and throws them and then kills things with them, so that's pretty awesome. He is a very interesting fighter. Like I said before, he's awesome in combat. Awesome. Wait, okay, Kuja ran off. I guess that is true. You know, we're not involved in this battle, but wow, way to show support. By the way, her stepdaughter's here, you know. I'm not sure if Celeste cares though, considering how she's accepted that, you know, Queen Brahne isn't her biological mother. Foolish Brahne. Your prize cannons are useless against the spawn of the best. But even a fool like you knows that there is only one path you can take, right? Thirsting for more power, I see. Stupid elephant lady. Why do you hesitate? Hesitate? Hesitate to kill Kuja? I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target. You can't miss. Wait, clean target? As if... Wait, what are you doing? You're just leaving yourself wide open in front of the Alexandrian forces. Are you really that stupid, or are you really that smart? That is true. We kind of don't want to get involved here. Celeste, what did I just say? She's not your mother anymore, and it's too dangerous for us to be involved. Wait a minute. After all, she tried to kill you, didn't she? Yeah. Does she really care about you anymore? So you shouldn't really care about her anymore. Wait, you still care for her, huh? Despite all of the bullcrap that has happened, you still care for her, huh? Even though she kind of endangered you. Yeah, I mean, there's so much to consider though, but stepmother or real mother, she is Celeste's only mother right now. No, I understand, Celeste, but at the same time, I'm not sure if you're acting rationally. Yes? What about it? Do you by any chance plan to use said Eidolon to save your mother? Huh. That is a very risky plan. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but especially if you go alone. Like, come on, girl, you have to think rationally here. By the way, you may be wondering, yes, Vivi is now back in the party. I did prepare him up with some items and abilities. Nothing too much, he has the same abilities and items, so it's all good. Yeah. So this is kind of a weird area in that we're fighting these Mistodons. Mistodons, I just realized their names are based on mist. I mean, duh, they're spawns of mist after all. But yeah, so let's get this straight. Queen Brahne is currently fighting Kuja, and basically it's a war between those two because Kuja is pretty much what stands between Queen Brahne and ultimate power, huh? And Amaranth thinks this is all entertaining, but war is ugly. And he's also... Amaranth, were you just laughing at Celeste's misfortune and her turmoil? We're supposed to be a team. Amaranth, we have to... Oh, whatever. Let me just go through everybody's stuff first. Okay, I gave Amaranth the Mithril Armlet so he can learn Bug Killer. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how you can hear cannons from up here. But here's a Moogle. I said here's a Moogle. Hey Moki, or Mochi. Haven't I seen you from before? Yeah, you're the same Moogle. Let's see if he has any more mail. Ooh, from Stiltskin. Hey, it's from Stiltskin.
The mist is gone. Is this a blessing or a curse?
Good question. I mean, the mist is gone, but there's this craziness going on right now, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Or if we've done anything correctly, because, well, let's be honest. We thought everything would be over now that the mist is gone, but Kuja is still toying with their minds, and there's still a battle going on. I mean, the mist is a source of violence, but there's still violence going on, and oh my god! Yeah, the violence is continuing. How much longer will this violence continue? I mean, like I said before, there's no need for violence anymore now that the mist is gone, so why does Queen Brahne want to... why does Queen Brahne want to continue her trail, her path of violence, her path to destroy in order to satiate her greed? I mean, maybe the mist isn't the only reason for Queen Brahne's corruption. I mean, to what extent did Kuja corrupt Queen Brahne? Did he just use the mist itself to corrupt Queen Brahne? Or did he use other manipulative tactics to corrupt Queen Brahne? And wow, that's a lot of abilities. So let me just check here. What else did you finish? Oh, fairy earrings. What can I give you now? Nothing too interesting here. Although I will... Well, there's a lot of interesting things here. Let's just give you the magician shoes for now, just so you don't get confused and all. Let's just continue going down. Now, there are going to be more Mistodons along the way, so I may cut those out since they're the same... Oh, never mind. There's just only one Mistodon attack. Well, you found the Eidolon. Nice. So I guess now you can intervene and protect your mother. I hope this works. Also, it's good to have another Eidolon into your body, huh? Aquamarine. You may notice how these Eidolons are... Wait, what's wrong? I'll talk about that later on, but something seems to be wrong, since Celeste isn't too happy. What's wrong with this Eidolon? It looks awesome. It's a dragon. How is a dragon not awesome, Celeste? She did free it, but what's wrong? The legendary sea serpent Leviathan. Okay. So? Leviathan is a big deal after all, isn't it? Oh, wait. Queen Brahne and her fleet. They'll be the ones endangered by Leviathan, not Kuja. So this Eidolon could make things worse, so... Leviathan is not the answer. But what can we do then? Can we even do anything? What if the only thing we can do right now is just watch as this battle unfolds? Queen Brahne's fleet doesn't seem to be doing so well, despite the fact that it's only like Kuja and his endless supply of monsters. He doesn't have an endless supply of monsters, so I guess look at those poor black mages. They're dead, and they're not even aware anymore. They never got to be aware. Then again, do they want to be aware in this nightmare? Are the black mages about to do something awesome? Although I guess Queen Brahne seems to be doing something awesome right now. Draconic Seedling. Oh my god, you're about to summon Bahamut? That's like the best summon. I think Queen Brahne might have a chance in destroying Kuja, except even with his bloodshed, he seems a bit confident. But yeah, Queen Brahne has Bahamut on her side. Bahamut is powerful, like near indestructible. It's the ultimate summon, the dragon. What can beat it? Wait, what's wrong, Aiko? Mog is young. Of course she'd be terrified of a giant dragon in the sky. Yeah, like I said before, the last Eidolon, the Dragon King. Queen Brahne is safe, right? She can do it. She can take Kuja down. Blood! She made Kuja bleed. That's an accomplishment.
Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility. You are truly the best. You even hurt me. A little. And you, Brahne, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end.
Do you not comprehend that there's a giant dragon who's about to kick your ass with fire?
I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison.
That's a nice way to say hell.
Since the stage will be your former home.
Wait, what? What are you talking about there?
The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Everything is going according to plan.
And now Celeste has lost both of her mothers. But that is a beautiful grave. At least she had a proper burial, despite her actions near the end of her reign. And hey, Steiner and Beatrix are alright. See, you didn't have to worry about them after all. But yeah, she may have been a horrible person near the end, but you cannot... The death of a person is something you cannot brush off so easily. No, it was neither of your fault. I mean, true, you may have been blinded in your loyalty to her, but it just had to happen. Don't feel that way, Celeste. Don't feel so burdened. You have all of our support. You may be a queen at the young age of 16, but you mustn't feel so pressured. Yes, Steiner and Beatrix will certainly help you out, Celeste. Don't be afraid. We've got your back, Celeste. Or shall I say, Garnet. Queen Garnet. That is beautiful. That is nice. I'm sure it was because of a corruption from Kuja. I guess this is a testament to how Queen Brahne was such a loved ruler. I kind of wished that the game kind of showed how Queen Brahne was like before she became corrupted, so that we could see her good side before Kuja came along, such that we could maybe emphasize with Queen Brahne a little bit more. But I think the game still does well. I'm sure you'll become a great queen, Celeste. I have confidence in you. But do you have confidence in yourself? And with that, if you remember from how Disc 1 ended, how we were asked to save, this is the end of Disc 2. That's right. In the next video, we will start Disc 3, where the game gets a bit more interesting and a bit more weird, and we get into the true meat of the true story of Final Fantasy IX. Because Kuja is still at large. But will that pose a threat to us? Or can we live life in peace now that the war is over? Tune in next time for the beginning of Disc 3. Thank you for watching, and bye.